I need some understanding. We know what's going on with Charleston White and Honeykomb Brazy. But my question to y'all is, do you think Charleston White deserved to be in jail? Like, honest opinion, your real perspective, do you really think Charleston White deserved to be in jail? Second question. Not only do I think Honeykomb Brazy made certain decisions that led to what he going through right now, but at the end of the day, do you think the police gave Honeykomb Brazy enough rope to dangle himself off the cliff? Let's not forget Honeykomb Brazy on parole. Let's not forget Honeykomb Brazy also has an ankle monitor on. And that's something we're going to get into. I need y'all to hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think in them comments. Subscribe to the channel. We finna get into it. It's time for that. Coach for the streets.
Yeah. Got my nigga Cheese in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. Yeah. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. If he knocking watch lights out, my spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle.
Now look at this. Now we know the first charges, right? We know these right here. We know these right here. These petty charges right here. Misdemeanors. We know that, right? We know that to be true. But when you come down here and you see what's going on right here, you got to ask yourself, really think about what you finna say before you respond, before you comment. Understand what you finna say, right? About this right here. Understand most of Charleston White's problems and issues stir from people that's from the streets. So most of the time he had these altercations and these confrontations out in public, or whether he on his job doing what he doing when he moving around. It's always alleged street dudes. You see what I'm saying? The last incident we just seen at the comedy show with Dewberry failing to be security. This is another reason why I feel like he needs security. But do you think Charleston White actually deserves to be charged with AA? Knowing most of the time he ain't doing nothing but defending himself. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Charleston White deserved to be in jail? We gonna skip that first charge at the top, but that bottom one, the AA, I want to know how y'all feel about that. Because at the end of the day, you know what that says? By him going to jail for that, right? You know what that says to me? Is them alleged so-called street dudes that constantly promote themselves for being the realest niggas ever, right? Went up to your local police department and pressed charges on that man. Now he's sitting up in a jail with 2 cases of AA based on some street dudes he got into it with that posed a threat. Then he acted out of self-defense. Yet you go to jail because of it. And a lot of people celebrating the fact this man went to jail. Why do we celebrate when we see our people go to jail? Now, when you really 100% in the wrong and you doing stuff that's just wrong, that's where you deserve to be. But when you defending yourself, your safety, and from you being harmed by other people that's posing a threat, when you playing defense most of the time, can't see why a big portion of the public think that's where he's supposed to be. You know where that come from, though? That come from people not liking him. People watching him taunt and troll other people so much that they developed a self-hate for this man, to the point that now he in this position, people celebrating the fact that Charleston White is in jail. And not just the fact that Charleston White is in jail. To me, it messes with me, because I see this every day outside. In my city, I'm watching niggas in and out of jail all the time. In my life, I had to normalize that. Now, being on these platforms, I'm happy to see people celebrating people's downfalls. When they don't root for you when you really being successful, but they gonna clap and cheerlead for you when they see you take a fall down that slippery slope, man. And that's crazy to me that we like that with each other, because I don't see other races like that with their people, man. We the only ones like that about our people, man. We hold so much animosity. We bitter. We too miserable. We don't know how to show love. We don't know how to help others or each other. But we know how to root for people downfall. We know how to hope that people don't make it. We know how to wish something happened to somebody. That's crazy to me. Why are we like that? And in no means am I sitting here defending this man, because it's stuff that go on like this in real life every day with real life people. And they get judged this very same way. They get put in these very same positions based off of defending themselves, based off of the fact that people dislike them that much, that you can put yourself in a position where you can be in the same position where Charleston White at. Think about how many people that had to go to jail solely for defending themselves, and self-defense didn't work for them. It's crazy to me, because no matter how much you go out there and win, in reality, it seems like you never win at all, because don't nobody really want to see you win at all. People be here for the moment, man. We got to learn that. Whether that's friends, strangers, loved ones, family, man, it's crazy to me, man. It's straight crazy. Man, y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Period. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think Charleston White deserved to be where he at right now, in the position he in right now, facing them AA charges he facing right now? Let me know what y'all think. I was hoping I ain't never had to talk about this situation, because I've been rooting, just like I've been rooting for Finesse this whole time he was locked up, and Honeykomb was rooting for Finesse and shouting him out, and it was like they was both really rooting for each other to get in the game and break through and shine and step on next in the game, right? I was loving to see Finesse come home and do his thing. I was loving to see Honeykomb do his thing with Jay Prince and them before he went in. But then to see him come back out, and put himself back in there, I'm disappointed, bro. We know what Honeykomb got going on in the streets. We know sometimes bounties don't go away. When the price on your head, we know sometimes that don't never go away, right? And you got to move Like that bag is still actively on your neck, right? Regardless of the ankle bracelet, regardless of the parole, regardless of the fact that these folks want to put you back where you just came from, you still got to make sure you make it home every day. So do I think Honeykomb made a bad decision? Yeah, because it's always multiple different ways of moving your chess pieces on the board. You don't never have to go with what seems the most logic to you sometimes. Because if you think for the next 15 minutes longer, you might come up with a way more legitimate move to make. Sometimes it's all about using your head, man. And you got to use your head when you in the field like that. Honeykomb in the field. Not only is he in the field, making sure his safety is always secured every day, but you got to make sure these folks don't catch you slipping again. And I feel like they gave you enough rope to hang yourself. Now, let me tell you why I think they gave him enough rope to hang himself. You got that ankle monitor wrong. Everywhere you go, they know where you at. You telling the public how you move when you on IG Live. You telling them what you do, how you get down. You really like that. The police watching you say all these things too, so their chances of popping up on you randomly. Because if anybody think they just randomly pulled him over, they know where he at. He got ankle monitor on. You just happen to be on the freeway. Let's just randomly pull up on him. Make it look like it's random. Stop the car. All of a sudden, we pick up. I'm pretty sure the whole car was full of felons. Not only that, you got this ankle monitor on. They know where you at, so they know you in the car. And there's 3 sticks in the car. Now it's a situation in the air because they either gonna do you like Boosie and don't let nobody claim all the pipes and separately charge all y'all, and you don't escape the charge, or they let these people come forth and say, look, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. But then we all know how it is in Alabama. Nigga, I've been to jail in Alabama. I was locked up in Coleman County. I got pulled up over coming back from Florida. They ain't even find the smoke. All they found was a L I had already rolled up. They put me in jail about that. I ain't go to court for 35 days. They different down there. He know they different down there. He from there. So do I feel like he was moving wrong in a way? Yeah. But do I feel like the police gave him enough rope to set himself up for failure? Yeah, I do. I do. I do. What you think? Y'all probably think Honeykomb just crashed out. We can't forget. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But we can't forget what Honeykomb had going on. And the minute you get too comfortable is the minute you can lose everything about you. I just think it was unfortunate that Honeykomb got to go through this when he had a situation where Birdman was co-signing him, and it was talks about Birdman probably about to buy him out his contract with mob ties. And you got all this going on. You got this transition going on. You got a full court fast break going on, and you literally finna get the ball to score. And you fumble at clutch time. That's what disappoint me more than anything. Honeykomb ain't no stupid nigga. He very smart. Why wasn't he smart enough to make the right decisions when he was moving around at this very moment? What y'all think? Let me know what y'all think. It's time for that. Culture for the streets. Hosted by Mafia and Paint, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Drop them comments. Let me know what y'all think about Charleston White. Do y'all think he deserved to be in jail? Did Honeykomb really crash out? Or did the police give him enough rope to set itself up for failure? That's what I want to know. Let me know what y'all think. It's time for that. Culture for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Paint. We out of here.